Вот вам и неделя.
Да, пидорасом мирить.
Ё-моё!
Russian media report a large fire at Tuapse oil refinery, Krasnodar region of Russia, after a drone attack. Ukrainian drones struck the Tuapse oil refinery in Russia's Krasnodar Krai overnight on March 14th, setting fire to a gasoline storage tank, Regional Governor Veniamin Kondratiev said. The area of the fire is more than 1,000 square meters, and emergency services are working, Kondratiev wrote on Telegram, claiming there were no casualties. Russian pro-government media outlet MASH reported that the fire was caused by debris from a downed drone. Eyewitnesses reportedly heard a series of explosions over several minutes. The Tuapse oil refinery, with an annual processing capacity of 12 million tons, plays a key role in supplying fuel to the Russian military. Following an earlier strike, the facility underwent an emergency shutdown in May. Kyiv has intensified attacks on Russian fossil fuel infrastructure, seeking to disrupt revenue streams that fund Moscow's war effort. Ukrainian forces regularly conduct long-range drone strikes on military and industrial targets inside Russia. Earlier this week, 74 drones were shot down on approach to Moscow in the early hours of March 11th, authorities claimed, marking the largest drone attack against Russia's capital during the full-scale war. Russia's defense ministry claimed its forces had intercepted a massive strike of 337 Ukrainian drones across multiple regions, including 91 over Moscow Oblast, 126 over Kursk Oblast, 38 over Bryansk Oblast, and others over the Belgorod, Ryazan, Kaluga, Lipetsk, Oryol, Voronezh, and Nizhny Novgorod regions. This is the largest number of drones launched against Russia in a single attack during the entire full-scale war. Reports indicate that the Davidovskaya gas compressor station in Tambov region was also attacked this morning. The governor reports that no damage was inflicted, which likely is a translation to, "There is severe damage." The second day in a row that Ukraine attacked Moscow. Not just refineries. Drones reached the heart of Russia again. Ukrainian drones targeted Moscow and the surrounding region early Friday morning, March 14th, damaging several residential buildings. No injuries have been confirmed. According to Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin, Russian air defense forces intercepted 4 drones flying toward the capital. Wreckage from downed drones fell in multiple locations, sparking fires and damaging property. In central Moscow, as reported by Meduza citing local Telegram channels, a drone hit a residential complex, damaging the roof and entrance. Another crashed into an abandoned building, causing a fire. In the suburbs, a drone struck a private home, damaging several vehicles, while another hit an unfinished apartment complex. Residents of Balashikha, a city near Moscow, reported hearing an explosion and later discovered suspected drone debris in a residential courtyard. Moscow Regional Governor Andrei Vorobyev confirmed that air defenses shot down multiple drones over Balashikha and other areas, with debris landing on construction sites and residential neighborhoods. Authorities temporarily restricted flights at Moscow's Vnukovo and Kaluga airports overnight, but lifted the restrictions in the morning. This marks the second drone attack on Moscow in a week. Interestingly, a fire shows up on firms at Shaykovka Air Base in the Kaluga region used by the Russian Air Force. The fire happened overnight, looking at FYRMS timeframes. The area in which the fire is located looks to be some sort of storage facility. The SBU confirmed that their drones struck 2 gas compressor stations and a missile depot for S-300/S-400 systems in Russia yesterday. The drones hit the Davidovskaya, Tambov region, and Novopetrovskaya, Saratov region, gas stations. They also targeted a missile depot for S-300/S-400 systems near Radkovka, Belgorod region. The strike caused active ammunition detonation. Ukrainian Ronin drone unit of the 65th Mechanized Brigade destroyed another Russian Buk M3 air defense system and a KOP-2 electronic warfare system in the Zaporizhzhia direction. The Ronin drone unit, part of Ukraine's 65th Mechanized Brigade, has demonstrated remarkable effectiveness in countering Russian military assets. In February 2025, this unit successfully also destroyed 3 advanced Russian air defense systems, the Tor M2, Buk M2, and Buk M3, in a single day within the Zaporizhzhia sector. These operations were notably supported by civilian-funded drones, highlighting the significant role of public contributions in enhancing Ukraine's defense capabilities. Ukrainian activist Serhiy Sternenko's community provided the drones used in these missions, underscoring the collaboration between military units and civilian initiatives. The Ronin unit's strategic focus involves conducting deep strikes targeting Russian logistics hubs, ammunition depots, and other critical infrastructure to alleviate enemy pressure on frontline Ukrainian forces. Their operations exemplify the evolving nature of modern warfare, where agile drone units can effectively neutralize high-value targets, thereby disrupting enemy operations and contributing to Ukraine's broader defense strategy. The Ronin drone unit's success demonstrates Ukraine's growing proficiency in asymmetric warfare, using cost-effective drones to dismantle expensive and sophisticated Russian military assets. Oh, the irony! Musk lost more money in 2 months than what was allocated to Ukraine, but mostly spent in America, in 3 years of war. And way to go, Trump. Portugal has dropped its plan to buy F-35s from the US and will replace its F-16s with European fighters. Defense Minister Nuno Melo cited geopolitical uncertainty and the unpredictability of American policy. The world has already changed. There were elections in the US, there was a position in relation to NATO, and the world, stated by the Secretary of Defense and by the US President himself, which must also be taken into account in Europe and in what concerns Portugal. And this ally of ours, which has always been predictable over the decades, could bring limitations to use, maintenance, components, and everything that has to do with ensuring that aircraft will be operational and used in all types of scenarios, Minister Nuno Melo said in an interview with Publico. Army chiefs from 30-plus nations met in Paris to discuss a European-led security force for Ukraine after a ceasefire, with France and the UK pushing for deterrence as the US steps back. Options include deploying troops at key sites, air and naval support, and rapid response strikes if Russia violates peace. While Ukraine welcomes the talks, it seeks solid security guarantees.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.